Good morning or afternoon, I guess. It's right at noonish. Just checking in. It is Thursday, and turning my radio down. It's been a busy day so far. I just finished a final walkthrough for a client and had a third of a closing this morning, and I'm going to another third of that closing, I guess, if that makes sense. And then I have the final third of that closing tomorrow, and I have the final walkthrough for that closing tonight. And then I have another closing tomorrow, which is the closing for the final walkthrough I just did. So kind of whack. Anyway, so my rental, getting ready to put that one on the market, walked through that one. It is a great house. It's huge. It's a big 2,000 square foot house. It's 3 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, and it's going to list at a great price, and it is a TLC. It needs some TLC, but with some TLC, it's going to definitely be a good home for somebody, either an investor or somebody that wants to actually make it a single family home for themselves, where they can move in and maybe just do some things as they live there. It needs more cosmetics than anything. I can't think of anything that it needs majorly, that you couldn't just live there and do as you progress. You don't have to do things immediately, other than the carpet and the flooring and the painting before you move in. So that one will be going on the market probably in the next day. I haven't spoken to the owner yet. He's having it cleaned right now. So I'm not sure what day I'm going to list it, but probably tomorrow, I would assume, if not today. So that one is coming along nicely. It was a little rougher than we thought, just because I had a lot of trash in it, and he's removed all that trash and it's gone, and he's done a lot of cleanup. So spent a lot of hours over there yesterday. So kudos to him, because I watched him do a lot of cleanup. I was over there last night, actually. So that's what's cooking with that. That'll be a good listing, and it'll probably sell rather quickly. It's going to be priced really competitively, but priced very well for what you're getting, and it's not too low, it's not too high, it's perfect. It's going to be just right. So I feel real good about that listing, and I'm anxious to get it on the market. So I'll share more as soon as I get that one out there, and I'll plaster it everywhere on social media so you guys can see it. But I can't give away the farm yet until I actually get it listed. So that's kind of what's happening today, and yeah, it's kind of just a little crazy. Yesterday was even more crazy. I showed a bunch of houses, and I showed houses yesterday that had renters in them, and those are always fun. You never know what you're going to get. The one renters, they had animals inside, which that's cool, whatever. But I don't know. They let their animals go to the bathroom on the floor. So that's not so cool. And it was still there when we got there. So I would just recommend, before a showing, maybe pick up the animal feces off of the floor before we come through. Not so cool when you're going to show a house and there is animal feces on the floor. I mean, I'm assuming it was animal. It definitely was. But that's just freaking disgusting, people. I'm always surprised. I don't know why I'm surprised, but I am. I still get surprised at things. I shouldn't, because of the stuff we see sometimes. And, it's like I'm holding my breath because of the stench of the wine. And I'm just like, seriously? And that's with a mask on, I'm like, good Lord, imagine if I didn't have the mask on. So I should have sprayed that mask down with something to even mask it more, mask the odor more, because it was pretty disgusting. So not cool. And then the other one, is also a rental, and he's following me around, and literally in every room. And you can't, you feel weird opening doors, cabinets. I'm like, oh, is it okay to open the closet door? I mean, yeah, I guess that's fine. well, is it or is it not fine? And we're here to actually look at the property, so we need to kind of look in the closets. So just kind of uncomfortable, and I can't, well, I don't like showings like that at all. So I like to have free reign. I like to be there by myself. And then one of the showings, we were triple booked, so there were 3 realtors there, showed up at the same time. Fortunately for me, I was there first, so we were just heading out as the others were coming in. So I didn't really run into anybody else because we were stepping out when they were coming in, but triple booked. So that's kind of happening, and that kind of sucks too, because then you feel almost rushed, like you don't have enough time, and you don't want to be in a house with, I don't know, 3 other buyers and 3 other real estate agents, because that's very uncomfortable. So anyway, it was kind of a weird day for showings yesterday, but you'll have that every once in a while, and nothing weird happened other than that. So fun times, just documents and weird things that happen, and should write a book, but never will. I'm not a writer. I'll just keep these videos. How about that? Or YouTube will keep them for me. So that's all that's happening here in my neck of the woods. I went for a run this morning, dodged the rain, and just got rained on a little bit. And then as soon as I got to the truck, it started pouring down rain. I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. I literally timed it perfect, and that happens to me almost always. I get lucky. So I was pretty pleased by that, because I didn't check out the radar at all. I literally just went. So by the time I got back to the truck, it just came down in sheets. So I was very lucky that I didn't get poured on. So I got my run in this morning. I did legs last night, so I could barely move my legs today. They were so dead. I swear, just like barely moving on these tiny little hills this morning felt like Mount Pleasant, because they were just so dead. My legs feel like lead, which means that this afternoon and tomorrow they're going to even feel worse. So yeah, looking a lot forward to that. And that is all that I have for you all. I hope you have a great day. The sun is actually starting to peek out a little bit, and I wasn't anticipating that, so I'm joyful, because it wasn't doing that earlier. It was really gray and kind of nasty out. But I'm heading from New Lex back to Lancaster right now, and gonna finish out my day. I hope you all have a splendid, wonderful day. Happy Thursday. Bye.